Hi, thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're just going to go through a nice little short series that's really great for de-stressing. So if you had a really stressful day at work, hopefully this just been us nice opening out through our spines just to relax us and put us ready for the evening. Okay, so we'll get started. So we're going to come down onto our backs. So coming down onto your back here, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Just making sure you're starting in that nice neutral position, so just tilting that pelvis forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so that pelvis in that neutral position. That core's gently engaged, those ribs should be soft, collarbones nice and wide, and that neck long and lifted, so just chin just tucked in slightly from there. Good, so we're just going to start by lengthening out, because often we've been sitting a lot in the day if we've been at work. So we're just going to start by lengthening one leg, either sliding it along the floor, or hovering above, and then the opposite arm reaching above our head and sliding back. Now what we're making sure is we don't let those ribs flare as we lengthen in opposite arm, opposite leg. So keeping that neutral position of the pelvis as you lengthen that opposite arm, opposite leg. You're not necessarily trying to touch the floor behind you. I'm just reaching back as far as I can keep that neutral position through my ribs, not letting my ribs flare as I'm lengthening opposite arm. Really lengthen through the fronts of those hips as well. So when we've been sitting a lot during the day, just opening out through those hips can feel really nice. Just to lengthen through, opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. So reaching away each side, keeping that control as you lengthen opposite arm, opposite leg. Well done. Making sure that back isn't arching and those ribs aren't flaring. Good. So just really enjoying this movement as we open out each side, lengthening through, opening out through those hips and just lengthening through that body. Good, keeping that neck nice and long, so that's really lifted through the crown of that head here. Good, well done. And again, each side, and then back. Let's do one more each side here. And last time, and lengthening through, and then back to that centre. Well done. Now we're going to just float both legs, if you can, into this tabletop position. So just making sure that core is still engaged, that pelvis in that neutral. We're going to float our hands up to the ceiling. And we're going to start with a double leg stretch. So just to begin with, I want you just to reach your arms around in this circle, and then coming back there to the ceiling. So opening out, coming round in that D shape, coming back up, hands to the ceiling. So again, making sure those ribs aren't flaring. We're just opening out through those shoulders and through that chest. So coming around and then back up. Now if that's comfortable here, as we reach up, we can stretch the opposite leg, or one leg, and then fold it back as we bring our arms and leg folding back up together. And again, reaching away, folding the arm and leg back up together. Good. So reaching away, folding back up together. Now we're alternating sides here with those legs. So reaching away and folding back up together. Good. If you can, we're going to breathe out as we reach away. Breathe in as we're folding arm and leg back. Breathe out as we reach away. Breathe in as we fold back. Good. If it feels too much for the legs, just come back to just the arms if you can. And back. Reaching away and folding back. Well done. Reaching away and folding back. Well done. Last few here, just opening out through that nice kind of coordinated movement as we're coming round and back up. Good. And then back. And again, reaching away and back up. Lovely. Breathing out as we reach away. Breathe in to fold back up. We'll do one more each side. And again, breathe out and in. Lovely, and then just lower those legs back down one at a time, and then float those arms back down from here. Very good. Okay, so feet and knees that hip width distance apart. From here, we're going to go into a bridge movement. So just again, making sure that pelvis in that neutral position. Just tuck those knees up towards your bottom if you need to. Arms relaxed down by your side. So we're going to take a breath in together here. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that pelvis under, using those thigh muscles, coming up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly peeling that spine back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, peeling that spine, coming up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly peeling back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, use those bottom muscles, lifting you up into this bridge. Breath in the top here. As you breathe out, walking that spine slowly back down onto the mat. Good. Opening out through that spine, really lifting in that segmental way, coming up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, just walking that spine slowly back down to the floor. Now make sure your feet are tucked up towards your bottom so you don't get cramp into those hamstrings, and really use those bottom muscles to help you. So it's your bottom that should be doing a lot of that work. That pelvis staying nice and level. So as we're lifting up through, keeping that engaged. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly peeling back down onto the mat. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under. Use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly peeling back down into that bridge position. Breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under. Use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walking that spine back down. Well done. Last few here. Tucking that pelvis under, just peeling that spine slowly off the mat. Breath in. As you breathe out, walking that spine back down. Lovely. Let's do one more time. Tucking under, lifting up through. Breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly peeling back down. Lovely. Just bring those knees in one at a time. Just have a nice hug and stretch out through that lower back. So just breathe in and out here. Just rocking slightly if you want to, just to sink down into that stretch. So again, if we've been really stiff during the day into that lower back, just a really nice simple stretch to do just to release that and open out through our spine. So breathing in and out here, just relaxing down into that stretch. Good. And one more breath in and out here. And then relaxing back down one at a time. Good, so we're just going to go into our rotation movement from here. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can. Use those toe muscles going back up to that centre, then over to that opposite side. So just opening out, dropping over side to side. Good. And bring those knees back up to that centre. Good. And again, dropping those knees over, using those toe muscles back up to that centre. Good. Just opening out, dropping over side to side, back up to that centre. Well done. Dropping over, using those toe muscles back up to that centre. Well done. And again, dropping those knees over, turning that head to the opposite side, use those toe muscles back up to that centre. Well done. And again, just do last few here. Dropping those knees over, coming back, that's it, good. And then over to that opposite side again. And let's just do one more each side, dropping those knees over, using those toe muscles back up to that centre. And then back to that start, well done. And just relaxing those arms back down from here. Good, so we're just going to slowly come back up into sitting. So I hope you've enjoyed that nice short series, just to hopefully open out through that spine, just really getting some of that movement happening, control through our pelvis, and just a nice lengthening and opening up movements. Well, hopefully nice and de-stressed Pilates session there, and hopefully see you next time.